Hi, I'm Benjamin Goewey, and I'm the president of Datamensional. Data to decision in seconds. What we do at Datamensional is we help companies make decisions better by creating information that's more relevant, accurate, and timely. So we work in a space a lot of people probably have heard of, business intelligence, data analytics, business analytics, data warehousing, data integration. That's the type of stuff we do. But this video actually isn't really about business intelligence. We're actually going to use it just to create some internal training to show people what to do. So we're actually going to talk about Salesforce today, and we figured that we would try to teach people internally through videos as opposed to what you used to do in the past, which was to write a procedure or something like that. We've noticed that it actually saves time for the person training and the trainer and the trainee, right? It saves time for both of those people. So we also figured, hey, why not just share this with everybody? If someone finds it useful, they can use it too. Okay, so we're going to touch on two things today. And the first thing is we're going to create a custom Salesforce field. And the second thing we're going to do is create we're going to create dependencies between two fields. Okay? So, let's start from the beginning. Let me get us back on a normal page. Okay. So just so that we're starting from the beginning, this is what you would do. You would go to, so you're at your Salesforce home, you go to your name, you go to Setup, and then you would create, you'd look through here, and you'd find, your app setup. Then you go to Customize. Now you have all these different options here for creating custom fields. So these are all the objects you can play with. And we're going to work with leads. So you click on leads. You could do whatever object you wanted. Then we're going to click on fields. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is scroll to the bottom. We're going to click on new. And then we're going to click on picklist. And then we're going to click next. Okay, so the picklist, you had all those different data types to choose from. You could do checks, emails, which would just be an email field, a whole bunch of different things. There's tons and tons of different data types, as Salesforce calls it. And essentially what it does, though, is it'll validate for an email if you decide to base it on your custom field on an email address. And we just decided to do a pick list so that we're forced to only take certain decisions based on that pick list, right? And we can only have one value at a time. Okay. So we're going to call this lead source subcategory, right? Or I'll just call it sub. All right. And with that, why we're doing that is because we want to build something that's dependent on the actual lead source. So the subcategory is going to be dependent on the lead source. So we're going to create some values, one per line, right? And I'm creating this because this is to track people coming to our events. Now, mind you, the original event, or the thing, we have a category just called our event, meaning Datamensional created that event, right? So Jan 2011, Charlotte, right? Okay. And then we're going to, let's see what else. We can also say web. Oh, well, actually, we have a master category, if you will, called website. So I'm going to put these subs in here. Google, Bing, right? That's if someone found our website through Bing or whatever, or Penta, which is our software partner. Okay, and now we're going to create a description. This is the subcategory of lead source, and we're just going to make the help text the same. That means is when you put those little eyes, do a little mouse over, it gives you that little pop-up, just like that actually, and that's what we're going to have when someone sees our new field we're going to create. It's going to do that. And Okay, so we're just going to sort values automatically by alphabetically for now, and then we're going to press next. Oh, duplicate values not allowed. Oh, that's because I deleted it earlier. No problem. Guess it won't let me get rid of it until I empty it out of the trash. We'll just do that. Okay, and we'll go to next. Maybe I have another problem. Oh, okay, so I have more than one value in here somewhere. I haven't found it yet. So we got Incita, Team Nimbus. Oh, we got Bing twice, right? Get rid of that. You can only have Bing once. Oh, I think what I wanted to put there was LinkedIn instead, right? LinkedIn. Alright. Now we're going to go to next. So that really was the problem. I actually had trashed a field before because I tried to run through this for this demo first. I thought that was a conflict and it hadn't removed it yet. But in fact, I just can't have more than one value in this list, which makes sense, right? Okay, so now we're going to go to next. And we want to put it in the lead layout. Okay, now we're going to click Save. So we've just created a new field. We've created a new field, and now what we're going to do is create a new field dependency. Okay. Click on lead source here to do that. So we're going back to the lead source sub, and we're going to create new field dependencies. It says field dependencies, new. Now what we're going to do is base that on something. So we want the controlling field to be lead source, like we were saying before, right? So lead source, and we want this one to be controlled by that, or the dependent field. Just like that, lead source sub. Okay? And we're going to go to continue. Alright, so now we've got a whole bunch of values. And we have more things in our lead source than we do in our lead source sub. But what we're going to do is analyze this. So I think one of the ones we did was organization. So let me go ahead and find organization. So which one of these are organizations? So Incita would be an organization. We want to include that. And so you notice how I used the include button here. I selected this, press include, or clicked rather, and we got Incita. What else we got in here? That's and Team Nimbus, right? And we're going to say include. Okay. And some of the other values we have are website, right? Because we want to know how people got to our website. So we'll find website here on the list somewhere. I'm not seeing it right away. Website, where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now what we're going to do is pick how people got to our website. So we're going to say include. Oops, don't want that one. I'm going to exclude that one. And we want to say Pentile is a possible lead source for us. And Bing, include, right? So we got the website part down. And now let's go to our events. So this would be an event for us. So we include that. Raleigh, include. And then we had one in June. So we're going to include that. So let's go ahead and preview this. So you can preview it before you continue, before you save it. We're going to preview. Okay, so to test it out, we're going to start out with organization, right? And now we see that we have two organizations we want in here, which is Incita and Team Nimbus. And then also what we can do is test our events. All of our events appear to be there, which is good. And what is another driving one? So we had website and organization. Oh yeah, we got to test the website, right? So where is Mr. Website? Near the top here, and we see that we have these leads, right? Or these sub-source leads. Okay, So we're done with that, and then we click preview, or, well, we already clicked preview. We're going to click save now. Okay. We say, well, there's all these other ones. Well, I'll go define those later. I don't want to bore you with that. You guys get the idea. Press OK. Okay, cool. Now, I guess I'll even include how to adjust the page layout. So now we're going to go to page layout. Okay. It's saying, well, it's actually, hey, you could check out their video as well. I'm going to go to close, and we're going to find that pesky lead source. And what I want to do is put it underneath the other lead source, because I think that makes a little more sense. There. Okay, so now we have it there. So all I did was click and drag it, and I press save. And there we go. And that's that. And that's all you've got to do. And you can go back and test it, obviously, in the application. I'm not going to do that here, but you can go back and you can click on leads to see if it's there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.